When I think about how my self-development journey started, it all began with adding movement to my lifestyle. The minute I started working out is the minute I started becoming more interested into bettering myself, taking care of my body, and my mental health. I feel like starting my fitness journey really had this domino effect on everything else. And to be honest, it's not very surprising. When you start working out, you start to feel better in your body. And naturally, what happens is that you're going to seek more of that feeling. So you dig a little deeper, you learn more about health and wellness in general, and you start improving your hygiene in terms of what you're putting in your body. So you start to eat better, and that in turn improves your well-being even more. And you dive deeper, and that's when you start to find those tools that are really going to help you boost your happiness. And you guys, once you have experienced that, there is no turning back. When your mind is clear and you feel light and you feel a lot of joy, there's nothing more you can ask for. So yeah, I believe that working out, exercising, training, moving your body, whatever you want to call it, paves the way to a happier and better version of you. So in this video, I am going to share with you, first of all, a few more reasons as to why you should be working out consistently, and then I'm going to give you very actionable tips to help you get started on your fitness journey. Let's start with this one. Working out is not only for people who want to lose weight. Oh my God, if only the younger version of me understood that. I promise you, when I think about younger Divya, I mean, she was treating working out like a punishment against all the calories that she was consuming. But here's the thing, if you treat working out solely as a way to burn your calories, you are going to feel like it's a chore and you're never going to experience any type of fun, and that is no fun. And don't get me wrong, working out is definitely one of the biggest tools to help you improve your health and wellness in general, because it does activate your whole hormone network. It regulates your estrogen levels, which helps your body detoxify itself and also regulates your menstrual cycles. It boosts your testosterone levels, which is going to increase your drive in life in general. And of course, it regulates your blood sugar levels, and we all know how that is important. But more than anything, working out is actually going to help you feel better because it increases your serotonin and your dopamine levels, which are your happy hormones. And my friends, you do not want to miss out on that. This is a real goal because this is what is going to make you feel high on life. The way that I see things, and I have experienced this multiple times, is whenever I spend the day seated at a desk or just like very sedentary, my energy is going to feel stuck in my body, and I am going to feel that as well. However, if I am moving my body in some way, whatever it is, I am promoting a healthier blood circulation, which is going to help flow my energy in my body. And I personally see the difference so much. Like the days that I don't move that much, my moods drop, and then I feel cranky and I feel kind of like borderline depressed. So yeah, all this to say that move your body and you'll be a happier person. Now let's get into how to actually start working out and how to make it a habit. Find a movement you love. When I started my fitness journey, I thought that the only way to do things was to run hours on the treadmill. And I was not especially a fan of that. So I would drag myself to the gym and run and then feel kind of miserable. And so I decided to branch out and try a bunch of different things in order to find some sort of movement that I would enjoy. And I ended up really enjoying golf, paddle tennis, and Pilates. And you know what? In the process of trying different things, I also learned a lot about myself and what I liked and what I didn't like. So for instance, I really enjoy workout classes so much more than working out at home alone, or even like working out at a gym. And I really enjoy racket sports where I get to play with a partner. It's just like much more fun to me. But you're only gonna get a better understanding of your preferences once you have tried different things. So what I would suggest when you're starting out in your fitness journey is to keep an open mind and have a beginner's mindset, to try as much things as possible until you find the right match for you. Between running, walking, spinning, dancing, martial arts, volleyball, tennis, there are so many movements out there, and surely you're gonna find something that you like. Romanticize the moment. Listen, working out can be the highlight of your day if you treat it that way. What I mean by that is if you make a moment out of it, then it might just become the moment that you look most forward to in your day. And for me, it all starts with a cute outfit. I mean, say what you want, but when I am wearing this matching set that is snatching me up in the right places, I feel like a baddie, I feel cool, and it just gets me in the mood. Much more than if I was wearing some random t-shirt and some very old leggings, right? It might be very plastic of me, but it really works, so I am just gonna go with it at this point. And chances are getting a cute outfit is also going to help you and get you in the mood to work out. Next thing I do is, since I like to work out of my home and I prefer working out in the mornings for me, then I try to make a moment out of it. So either I am going to wake up earlier and go to a cafe and do some journaling prior to my workout class, or if my workout is already very early, then I am going to treat myself to a nice breakfast in a nice cafe somewhere. Obviously, this is very personal. It's just because I love hanging out in cafes, so that works really well for me. But you get the idea. Make a moment of your workouts. Romanticize it so that you look forward to that moment. Create a workout routine. One thing you need to keep in mind when it comes to working out is do not count on motivation. Here's the thing about motivation. It's a feeling. It is fleeting. One day it's here, and one day is just gone. So if you want to work out consistently, you need to build a routine for you. For instance, personally, I just realized that I really liked working out in the mornings because it sets the tone of my day, and I find that when I work out in the mornings, I tend to be more productive during the day. Whereas if I work out in the evenings, I am running more chances that life gets in my way and that I would skip a workout. The next thing that I have learned about my body is that cardio has to be done in moderation. So although I absolutely love playing paddle and it's very addictive to me and I always want to do more, I need to restrict myself from doing it too much because it causes a lot of inflammation in my body, and I just see it sometimes like my body just feels very swollen and I am more prone to injuries then. So I need to make sure that I am only playing paddle once or maximum twice a week, and then the rest of the time I am focusing on more gentle moves like reformer Pilates, which is also something that I absolutely love. So the way that I go about and plan my week is that
I do 1 or maximum 2 paddle matches during the week, and then the rest of the time 2 to 3 times I am on reformer Pilates. And you know, it's very practical for me as well because it's like 15 minutes classes and then I'm good to go. I love something that is time efficient.
That is what works for me. So depending on your lifestyle, your responsibilities, and your obligations, designate specific time and dates that you're going to work out and commit to that movement. And it goes without saying that it is actually recommended that you start small and then you build up on it. Do not go from never working out to working out every single day. You're going to feel tired, you're going to feel exhausted, and then you're going to be burnt out from your workouts, and that is so not the point. Set yourself up for success. A couple of things that have really helped me stay consistent in my fitness journey was to, first of all, invest in my workouts. Whether you are paying for a gym membership or an app subscription or like fitness classes, paying and investing in your fitness is going to dissuade you from skipping a day or two. Because chances are, if you're paying for it, you're going to want to show up and make the most out of it. I personally love using ClassPass because it has everything in one place and I just find it very convenient in that way. But also, they have a cancellation policy where you have to pay a certain percentage if you don't show up to the class or if you cancel last minute. And I just love that because it just forces me to show up to that class that I have booked even on the days that I really don't feel like it. And let's be honest, sometimes that still happens. The second tip that I have for you is to plan your workouts a week ahead. Here's why. Life tends to get in the way of things, and you want to avoid as much friction as possible when it comes to your workout routine. You want to eliminate the thinking of like, oh my God, what workout am I gonna do tomorrow? Or when am I gonna do it? You want to be as much on autopilot as possible. It needs to be something you do not think about anymore. It needs to be something that is so integrated in your weekly routine that there is not even a question of whether you are going to do it or not. it has to be as normal and natural as possible. And I find that the best way to do it is to take a minute on your Sundays when you're already preparing for your week and you're setting your goals. You are also booking all your workout classes, your gym sessions, and your walks with your friends, and you put that all in your calendar. This way you are conditioning your mind to what's coming up, and it ensures the smoothest flow of your week. Alright, that brings us to the end of this video. Over time, I just realized that working out actually was one of the highest form of self-care and self-love that I could give myself. Because once again, I definitely see the difference in my body and in my mind between the days that I work out and the days that I don't. I operate with such a clearer mind. I feel so much lighter. My stress and anxiety feel so much more under control, and I am just a much happier person in general. Another thing that I have realized that made me even more in love with the process of exercising is how alive it makes me feel. You know what I mean? In those moments where you're working out, it's just you and your body and nothing else matters. You just realize how capable and how strong you can really be, and I just find it so special. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now, but I hope that this video brought you some sort of value and hopefully it inspired you to start your fitness journey. And if you already have started, then just keep going strong, because it is going to bring you a lot of goodness. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me, and I will see you soon for another video.